from digital practitioners, software engineers. They think they know it all. And I want to break it down and make it simple. When you meet them, you might think every one of them is going to become the next Mark Zuckerberg. The arrogance. You're only an enabler to that process. But the arrogance that they have, you might think they have made it all. No. They can't get human. It will take a short time, I will be there. Let me tell you, it is the strategies that help you win this battle. You're only a part of the process. By the way, the most paid people are not even the software engineers. You're part of the ecosystem of the mechanics who help produce that BMW or Mercedes-Benz. But you're not the original owner of Daimler, Chrysler, that company. So it is the entrepreneur, this gentleman that was here. So it's the entrepreneurial skills in you that make you successful. Now, this is where I want to wake you up from the slumber of where people think when someone is a computer scientist, they have made it. You walk on foot, you grass around, you have nothing. Because you don't think that what you're thinking is not being thought about by anyone. I'll give you a challenge. I mooted something that has just been taken up. I think they have paid for it $1 billion. But I invited Ugandan software engineers. Fools! I'll repeat, fools. I invited them in 2017. Fools. The real-time translator has been done by some gentleman now in the Silicon Valley. I told these young guys, this 2017 is now how many years? I hold a huge frustration, Honourable PS. I told them, listen, let's follow the data. Everyone, let's close the gap between communication. I want to communicate with Chinese in real time and respond in real time without the bridge and gap of the translator. Let's come up with a device that will do this. I think we reached out to do one time. I'm so frustrated. I have faith. You know why? Because I walk the talk, I've lived this. They didn't have this idea, they knew nothing. It's the innovation of someone who necessarily should not be a software engineer. Someone who was thinking about sickle cell. Just like in legislation, we come to cure a problem. Software engineers, you must be taught what business is. Because what happens in these universities, you're only taught computer science. It's not business. Business is different. You understand what I'm saying? Business is that man in Chikubo you see coming without education and making money and coming up with $5 million that you don't have. And you come up with your great ideas, but you cannot come up with what Egesa came up with. Because Egesa is not necessarily the richest person. Even in as much as he invented the algorithm of mobile money for digital financial inclusion. But who makes money? MTN. Not Egesa. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you're part of this ecosystem that gets us to the end, justifies the what? The means. But now what happens? I had a wonderful submission from him. Someone comes to you and says, one was calling me yesterday, Honourable, we invented a GPS system. Then I told him, we're running number that. No, we can come, what should I go? Then I told him, what is the profession there? Can your GPS system work without a satellite? He said, no, then we got direct out. Nemuga, what I was waiting for is for you to come and tell me, I've prepared something that can locate you without communicating with the what? With the satellite. Kati Nemuga amana the gospel. We na satellite we have to rely on Nemuga. What is it doing? What is it so precise that in this world of AI it's going to help us get to this, because we want precise coordinates in order to mimic the movements of A, B, C, D, and E. But what am I trying to say? Our wonderful computer scientists, you're wonderful. But erase that image from your mind that it's you supposed to be rich. You're going to die thinking. With your ideas, you will die with them. Because innovations are not only in information and communication technology. Nyambo is there on TikTok. If I would scan it for you, I've seen someone making a ladder purely flowing. There's a certain Chinese making a special hole. These are more, there are more innovations in science and technology, in industrial design, in construction, in medicine. So, ladies and gentlemen, innovations are not only for technology practitioners. So don't sit there and say, that's almighty. The world is for all of us to battle. Because people think, I'll give you an example. Innovated bra, come up with a bra for breastfeeding mother. Where maybe where you just click and the thing just opens. Without battling to remove all this and I'm trying to tell you, those are part of the innovation. The gentleman who asked me now what of us. They innovate for you something. But what am I saying? There is this lady, because you see, how many women fail in the world? There are very many. They were having problems with the veil, tie them, bring pins there. Just a young lady came up, I think in 2018 with a magnet here. Put a magnet, small magnetic fields. It was sorted. But the other time, you see I'm trying, then the pin. So there are innovations everywhere in fashion, through industrial design. There's someone that has made a car that looks like a shoe. You can patent that. But when we talk of intellectual property, people think of musicians only through copyright, and you even hear a musician arrogantly speaking without knowledge. Copyright is a fair. Ziliwa, kiti oyimbye ekipya kyebatayimbangako. Kyanayimbye oluyimba lwange, it's fine. We must teach these people, and they come and say, every channel that plays it must pay me. Is it payable? Nayimbye kulafu, ibajimbako kukalika. Nayimbye ku dogo, baayogera ku badda witchcraft, babadde bajimba. What have you done? Where is the novelty in that? Simwete mubuuza. Naye olinajja amanyi abayimbi ba Uganda tusaba copyright, osaba ki ky'omanyi? So it goes back to the basic education. If we want to harness everything out of innovation, let's teach it from primary school. That's why we are struggling with it. It's our education system. Can we even patent our education system? Is it unique in any way? Maybe it's unique by its product. But our education system leaves a lot for what? We must teach these things. Intellectual property from physics. And what will inform that? Innovation-based education system, ready to produce entrepreneurs. If we don't do that, we are wasting time. Even if I teach you at university level, then someone tells you can make a small write-up. Then you find that a university student cannot write 10 words of what they are told. They can't describe what they are saying. then they say, several yeah. But this one says I have a degree, I have a bachelor's, I have a master's degree. So there is a problem. And that's the same thing I was talking about taxation. You find someone has a university degree, but says, emisolo nga tetugitegeera kubanga temwagisoma. Because day-to-day life, the only way you interact